FW de Klerk, the last white person to lead South Africa, died at the age of 85. He breathed his last in Cape Town. The former South African president was diagnosed with cancer earlier this year. De Klerk and South Africa's first black president, Nelson Mandela, were the Nobel Peace Prize recipients in 1993. The duo was awarded for leading the transition from white rule in the country. But de Klerk's role in the transition to democracy remains highly contested more than 20 years after the end of apartheid. He is most remembered for his famous speech in 1990, announcing the lifting of a ban on the African National Congress and other liberation movements.
Now, we are going to have to open up the sign-in, and after that, we shall only allow 6.
The prohibition of the African National Congress, the Pan-Africanist Congress, the South African Communist Party and a number of subsidiary organizations is being rescinded.
De Klerk headed South Africa's white minority government until 1994, when Nelson Mandela's ANC party swept to power. Many black South Africans have blamed him for failing to curb violence during his time in power. While white extremists viewed his efforts to end apartheid as a betrayal, while testifying at the Truth and Reconciliation Commission on behalf of the National Party in 1996 and 1997, his apology for apartheid was criticized as being insufficient.
I want to make it clear from the outset that within my knowledge and experience, they never included the authorization of assassination, murder, torture, rape, assault, or the like. I have never been part of any decision taken by Cabinet, the State Security Council, or any committee authorizing or instructing the commission of such gross violations of human rights. Nor did I individually, directly or indirectly ever suggest, order or authorize any such action.
De Klerk was diagnosed in March with mesothelioma, a cancer that affects the tissue lining the lungs. He is survived by his wife Elita, his children Jan and Susan, and his grandchildren. He retired from active politics in August 1997. Paying a tribute to de Klerk, South African President Cyril Ramaphosa says that he had the courage to step away from the path of his party, a reference to apartheid.
He was a leader of a party that was largely discredited in relation to the role that the National Party played in enforcing apartheid. But he had the courage to step away from the path that his party that he led had embarked upon from 1948. And we will remember him for that.
However, in Johannesburg, there are mixed reactions over the passing away of de Klerk. Listen in.
Granted the time he was president and the actions that he did take prior to him becoming president, bad, very bad, sinful. It was mass genocide of black people. I mean, as a human being, you can't agree with that. But at the same time, you have to look at the actions that he did take that changed the country.
WION World is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news updates on the move.